Good morning, Foley High School. Will you please stand for a moment of silent meditation and remain standing as we honor our nation in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. And now, join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Foley High School. I'm Shelby Hoffman.
And I'm Caitlin Ebert.
Say, how's the weather up there, Caitlin?
It's rainy and cold, but Shelby, I'm 5'8", I'm not that tall.
Just kidding. Well, we've got a bunch of new announcements pouring your way.
So listen up, because this is the Lion Pride News.
Sarah, are you going to the Mardi Gras themed Winter Ball this year?
Yeah, when is it?
I think it's January 31st from 8 to 11.
Cool, how much are tickets?
They're $13 and they go on sale January 20th.
Where did we get them?
Miss Lurig's room 208.
What if my date doesn't go to school here?
You have to get an outside date approval form.
Well, I really just don't want to go through the process of having it, done again.
Are you bringing the same person from homecoming?
Yeah.
Then you can just tell Miss Lurig and she'll pull your old form.
Awesome, and I have to have that before I purchase the tickets, right?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for the info.
Happy birthday to Andrew Jones, Caitlin Moy, Gerald Freilich, Chelsea Joyner, Jennifer Quiros, Taylor Cameron, Darby Patty, and Trevor Carvin. I hope you all have a great day.
Hi, I'm Britton Wallace, and I'm here with the president of my favorite club, Swing Dancing Club, here at Foley High School, and this is Matthew Stinson. So I'm going to ask Matthew a couple questions about, the club this year and everything, and how it's progressed. So, Matthew, what's the difference between Swing Dancing Club last semester and Swing Dancing Club this semester?
Well, we have a lot more members. We started with like 11 to 12, some people that I danced with over the summer at a place in Pensacola, and we decided we wanted a club here. And it's grown from about those 11 to 12 to we're getting close to 30. I think we actually may have around like 32 or so.
Well, what's the difference in Swing Dancing Club at school and then Swing Dancing Club at Pensacola?
The Swing Dancing Club at Pensacola is pretty much if you would think like a club per se, but people go and meet from all over the place, and they swing dance. They have music. Sometimes they have a live band, but it goes on for a couple hours, and it's just a place you can go. It's $5 to get in, but it's a place to have fun. Here we just meet after school for an hour or two. We teach kids who don't know how to dance, and those who do, we just provide them a place to have some fun.
So when and where is Swing Dancing Club this semester?
This semester, it's on Thursdays in the biology lab in the 900 hallway by Miss Olson's room. Okay. It usually starts around like 3:06 and goes to about 4:30.
All right. Well, thank you for answering my questions and letting all Foley High School know about Foley High School's best clubs.
There will be an interactive meeting on Wednesday, January 21st, immediately after school in Miss Styron's room, room 803. Be there or be square.
Your Air Force recruiter, Sergeant Clark, will be in the library on Thursday, January 22nd during all 4 lunch waves. Juniors, you are extremely high on Sergeant Clark's radar. Please make plans to stop by and find out what the Air Force has to offer you.
Oh, hey, Emily.
Hey, Diana.
You know what's for lunch today? I'm starving.
Actually, yes. Today for lunch we're having stuffed crust cheese pizza, garden salad, steamed peas, mixed fruit, and a cookie.
Daniel Hunt, our sports reporter, had an exclusive interview with Coach Hunter today regarding their role in the playoffs and their season so far. So let's bring it over to Daniel to see how that interview went.
Coach, not the biggest team you've ever had in your career, but the wins are coming pretty consistent. That says a lot about team chemistry, it says a lot about you. So what's your secret to that success?
I don't think it's any secret for a coach that coach any particular sport. I just feel that is a sense of just building some togetherness on and off the court. Off the court is very important because if you build relationships and they're positive outside of the game, when you come to the playing field or the playing court, it makes it that much easier.
You got a huge game against Murphy tonight. You guys are 1-2 against conference play. I'm sure it's like to be a little bit better than that. How important are these games to your team, especially since, that could have a say in sort of who you match up with in the postseason?
It's very important, being that we play each team twice in our area. The first time obviously gives us a chance to see what we're up against, make adjustments for the second time. And I always tell my guys, the regular season, so to speak, those games are more or less what I would call practice, because at the end of the season, everybody gets a chance to improve and show their improvements. So, I think that if we gel together over the period of time, I think we'll be fine moving into the tournament.
I've been screaming all over Foley. You guys are 6-1 at home. I think that's one of the most interesting statistics in almost all of Foley sports. It's a pretty big deal if you look at it. So how have you been able to dominate at home? I mean, that's pretty big.
Well, you always want to protect your home court. For one, for yourself. Second, for the fans that come out, student body, community, and also is a thing of bragging rights. And I think that has driven us to that point so far this year. And it's just important. If you can build a so to speak a mystique about people coming to Foley High School and playing in our gym. Usually, if you look at the demographic, especially in our area, they're having long trips over here to play. So with those trips being long, and also coming into a hostile environment, which we like to create, I think that plays to our advantage a lot of the times.
When you think Foley or someone else hears Foley, they think football, one game away from state, 3 alumni in the NFL, pretty big deal in that regard. So you've kind of put this basketball team, this basketball program back on the map of relevancy since you've been here in your career. So how has that been kind of a challenge to kind of not overshadow football, but still coexist with the program and the big expectations that Foley Sports presents?
Well, the way I see that is success breeds success. Okay, so if football is doing well, or any other sport for that matter is doing well, it kind of puts the next sport in line to want to succeed as the one did just before it. Like you stated, Foley has had great success under Coach Watson, who just left. He built a great program, and he left it in good standings. And it's only right for us to continue that athletically in every sport that comes to Foley High School, because he's put people in the right positions, and he's put a promising coach in each sport that's going to take their teams and their programs to the next level.
You played your old school, didn't you? Coached at
East Hall.
Yes. Against that tournament we had a couple months ago. How was that for you to see that program so well, and to know that you left that program and now you're with us and you're helping our program? How was that for you?
Well, it was special in a sense, because before my program got a chance to really see them in person, we always review tape, because that's kind of like the makeup of what we do. So it was kind of a mirror image. That day we played, the coach is still there, the one that I coached under. So it's it was a special event. At the same time, it allowed us to measure ourselves and where we were with the same system that they ran. So I believe that it was an overall success in all those different aspects.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck tonight against Murphy, trying to improve to 2-2 in the conference. That's a big deal. So thank you so much for sitting down with me. And now back to the news.
I appreciate it.
We need all of our Foley fans to come out and support our Lions and Lady Lions tonight versus Murphy. JV boys tip off at 5 o'clock, varsity girls at 6, and varsity boys at 7:30. Hope to see everyone there tonight for this huge conference game.
It's shout-out time! Today's shout-outs go to Richard Owens and Hannah Brose. Have a great day, guys.
I asked the librarian if she was free this afternoon. She said she was all booked up.
And that's all of your news for today.
Join us again tomorrow for more news from around campus. Stay dry, Foley High.